to the Compliance Kitchen podcast. This is Sylvia, and in today's episode, I want to take a look at an update from Europe. This is in regards to the European Digital Services Act. So the European government is working through this proposal, and on November 25th, the Council of the EU issued a press release advising that they reached a position or general approach on the DSA or Digital Services Act, which aims to protect users from illegal content, services, and goods online, as well as to safeguard the user's fundamental rights. So the DSA, or again, Digital Services Act, also aims to modernize some of the EU's 2000 e-commerce directive. So a little bit of a background here. In order to tackle emerging digital challenges, such as the spread of counterfeit goods, hate speech, cyber threats, disinformation, limited competition, and so forth, the European Commission presented a legislative proposal on the Digital Services Act, again DSA, and also Digital Markets Act, they call it DMA. And in May of this year, the Competitiveness Council ministers held an exchange of views, providing guidance so that the negotiations could continue. And so kind of the principles of the DSA, the Digital Services Act, basically what is illegal offline should also be illegal online. So that's kind of the base of that proposal. The DSA defines clear responsibilities and accountability for providers of online intermediary services such as social media and online marketplaces. And the proposal aims to implement its rules on online service providers according to the perceived impact. So what this means is that the larger providers would be subject to stricter rules because the assumption is that they reach a bigger audience. So more damage can be done if you have a bigger audience, I think is the kind of the logic there. So once this is adopted, the DSA will provide clear due diligence obligations for these online intermediary service providers. And so right now, now that the Council has reached their position, this provides the Council presidency with a mandate to further discussions with the European Parliament, and these are scheduled for the 2022. And kind of the main points from the DSA, where as it stands right now, the position that the Council agreed on kind of outlines clarification on the scope of the DSA, explicit inclusion of online search engines, enhanced protection of minors online, obligation for online marketplaces and search engines, as well as stricter rules for very large online platforms or VLOPs. Also, obligation to notify the suspicious, if there's a suspicion of serious criminal offense to hosting services, not only to the online platforms. Also, more detailed provisions on the compliance function for the very large online platforms, and also very large online search engines that they will have to establish. National authorities can issue orders regarding illegal content online directly to the service provider. Service providers are to keep national authorities informed of their actions, so there's a feedback obligation. And also preservation of the country of origin principle, and at the same time exclusive enforcement powers to the European Commission, allowing it to deal with any systemic infringements committed by the very large online platforms and very large online search engines. So that's kind of where it stands right now. If you guys want to take a closer look, I have a link to the press release and also to the European Commission's proposal for the DSA and the general approach of the European Council. And this is available, of course, on compliancekitchen.com.